Hello everybody and welcome to Ty Tiger Reacts. Of course, I'm your host, Ty Tiger. Welcome to another reaction video. Of course, if you're new around here, stick around, it's going to be a blast. Apologize about the fluffy jumper, ignore that. It's freezing right now. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning in my office and it's so fucking cold. My house hasn't warmed up yet, okay? Anyway, welcome to 5 years later, a crossover series of Ben 10 and Danny Phantom, a comic book, a fan-fictional comic book created by the Ink Tank. The people behind the Ink Tank are huge, massive lovers of Ben 10 and cross Ben 10 over with Danny Phantom. This is the motion comic one. I have reacted to all first 9 episodes, so make sure you go check them out if you haven't already. And then, of course, we're here diving into episode 10. A big shout out to Rubik the Rookie. He commented on the last video, letting me know that the two people that Gwen, Kevin, and Rook and Zim ran into at the end of the last episode were indeed Professor Paradox, which I did think that's who it was. He just is obviously drawn and looks slightly different. And then a character called Clockwork from Ben 10's new buddy, Danny Phantom's world. I didn't know who Clockwork is. I'm not huge into Danny Phantom. I do like that. I just never watched the whole thing. So that being said, let's dive in with these shenanigans. And let's see what happens. I'm very curious. I am loving this series, by the way, so let's dive in.
My name is Danny Fenton. These two are with me. This dude came from the future to help. And Ben here is from a whole other dimension. Oh yeah, and right now, we need to save the multiverse. Our friends are scattered. And the bad guys have the advantage. But now, everyone is...
Buckwild, baby! I know who Buckwild is. I saw Kiro draw him. Buckwild, species, genus lupus, ability, speed creates temporal clones. Ooh! That sounds intriguing, okay.
Counting on us, so I'm not going to let them down. This is our story.
Hey, let's go. Oh, it's changed. They changed the intro. Hang on a second. Okay, so the girl's now there. Vlad's now upgraded. Future version of Danny's now in the good side. The background changed and he's turned into his new form. That's really cool. They changed the intro. That's awesome, man. Dedication, bro. I like it. I like it a lot. Episode 10 again. All I can think of Marvel Rivals right now. Again! That's all I can think of.
All of these clones are meant to confuse us. We're wasting too much time. We have to find the real Vlad.
He keeps making more clones, but they don't seem too sharp. Not too durable either. I take it each Vlad all shares one mind.
That makes sense. I used to always have trouble with that power. But I have an idea. First, clear a path. You can't react all of us at the same time.
Oh, wow! I like how this is like side-scrolling and the things are moving. That's really well edited. Oh my god, that's really well done. I like the way Buckwild talks, by the way. I don't know why that makes me grin. Just hearing his voice is making me like smile. It's cool. Oh, the way they all came together then and like vibrated and then he lands. Oh, this is edited so well.
Ben, heads up!
Relax. I would have dodged that.
Relax, I would have dodged that.
Whoa, Vlad's cooking a big one, and there are still dozens of clones. At this rate, all this fighting will burn me out too quickly.
Oh, can't let you do that, bud. You're our ace. Find a way to stay fresh.
If all the clones are made of Vlad's energy, maybe I can use his own power against him.
Caught one! Danny, do it quick! If Vlad notices, he'll phase!
Dad's tech was never built to hold this kind of power. I hope it can keep up.
Is it working?
It's the sword! Vlad's power is replicating.
Wow! All this from one clone! He's really that much stronger than you now?
Thanks!
Hey, if it's true, we need to know this!
I have to control it and make it my own. Maybe combined with my own power.
Ooh, new fancy sword!
Show yourself, old man!
Nice! Just an almighty swing. That was sick. I like the new blade. That's awesome. And Ben's got a point. If someone is stronger than you, or stronger than someone who fights similar, or has similar power sets and stuff, that is good information to have.
Very clever. I don't know if I'm more impressed or irritated.
Ha! It worked! Found the freak!
The thing about image clones, it splits your concentration. All of my guys can exist outside of my mind. Didn't expect old Daddy here to land that kind of hit either. You're starting to run out of tricks.
Don't patronize me, boy, or I will leave your feet on my rear view mirror.
Yeah,
Ugh!
have to catch me first. And why don't you step in for a swing, big guy? I'll go easy on you this time.
Against that transformation, what for? I'm insulted. I achieved godhood, and you disrespect me by not giving it your all? Where is your true power, rodent?
Hey, Rapunzel! You want power?
Hey, Rapunzel! Oh, that was great.
Listen up!
Supposed to intimidate me. I grow stronger.
Whoa! I like the effect of it's green, you can see the waves, but they've edited it so there's the motion of like wavelengths. But I like the fact that he's got his hand out and it's absorbing the screen, it's running up his arm. That's sick.
While you struggle to use what you were blessed with years ago.
Oh, he's reverted it.
And how about a taste of the future?
Thanks. How'd you learn to make that shield?
Well, you, technically. This won't hold for long. We need a better plan.
And you've done this all before, right? What did you do last time?
If what I did last time worked, I wouldn't be here right now. The sequel then.
There you go. All right, Fenton. Time to bounce.
Wait, we can't just leave!
I expected more from your world's champion this time around. It's underwhelming that Daniel has given you so much trouble in your earlier years.
And yet, you came to me to ask for my help, remember?
Whoa! The Kishon Desert a few hours ago.
Your request is a bold play, Vladimir. However, you are the man for this job. I will agree to your terms, so long as you ensure Ben Prime's death is final.
So how do you want this done? Perhaps if you can manage one more leap through time, I could kill him before he even received the Omnitrix.
Tennyson has allies beyond time on his side.
Oh, that's cool. We have Paradox, and then I don't remember his name. We got the Alien X's Grandmaster type character, who we meet in Omniverse. That's actually I like the way that's like designed.
Pivotal moments in his timeline.
That's cool.
Heed me. Believing that this will be an easy task is a blunder. Besides, one cannot simply break the Prime Omnitrix. That many fail-safes and countermeasures within the Omnitrix will not allow Ben's demise, nor its own destruction. Although I have dedicated a very long time studying...
Whoa! We have Eon versus Ben 10K, and then also we have... Is that meant to be Ben 23? Oh, that's such a cool little nod. I love all the little references and shit. It's really cool.
...of the Omnitrix in my travels across the Omniverse. Learning those secrets considered among the smartest minds in existence may not know. One might say I know this device even better than its own creator.
If you were going to fill me in on thousands of years worth of information, you probably shouldn't have waited until the last minute.
Not to worry. If my procedure is successful, I will be more than capable of countering the Omnitrix's failsafes. My power, combined with the precise knowledge of how to hack the Omnitrix, can disable them. But I will still need that chance, and that chance must be assured. That is why I need you to kill him while he is in his strongest alien form. The Celestial Sapien he refers to as Alien X, to ensure he...
Okay, first off, I love the way this is drawn. I love these little detail things. You've got half Eon, half Ben doing in this pose, and then you can see like him hacking the Omnitrix. Alien X is all shadowed out. I love the way they typed Alien X, like the word Alien X is like big and colourful and bold and shit. Oh, we've got a little insight to the evil plan. This is so cool.
It's really gone.
So you break the watch, I break the boy. That I can understand.
Your awakened form gives you an exceptional advantage, but you must pace yourself. I will need you to last until Tennyson's spirit breaks and he chooses to use Alien X. Your potential is grand, but you still have a long way to go before you can achieve your true greatness. Do not allow that little ghost boy to distract you. Your loyalty is to me.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. We don't like Diet Coke in this house. Go away.
If you really want to experience this on your own with the Higg desk...
I already have Opera GX installed. We drink Dr. Pepper in this house.
Professor Paradox!
Oh! The Ghost Zone, Clockworks Tower. So, Gwen, Rook, Kevin, we got Zim in prison. And yeah, so these two were introduced right at the end of the last comic. And, I did think that was Professor Paradox, but he is drawn a lot differently, like his design-wise. And I don't know who Clockwork is.
So, the man beyond time. Finally. A power set that can match with divinity on our side. Where you been, dude?
It is very good to see you, Professor. Although I must say, we could have used your assistance back on Earth. Surely a Time Walker as capable as yourself would be a valuable asset in defeating divinity.
You'd be correct, Rook. And a few timelines ago, my colleague here and I were.
Pleased to meet all you young ones again. I am Clockwork, the spirit of time.
Whoa! You saw that, right? His beard grew backwards. I don't know how to word it. I really like his voice. You got, like, Professor Paradox. Ah, yes, good fellow. Yes, of course. We're just sat there with a good jolly cup of tea. And then there's this Clockwork character who kind of reminds me of Professor Snape. He's just talking all mellow. Like he has no joy or wonder in the world. It's great. I love it.
Clockwork?
Like one of Ben's alien forms, yes. Never heard that one before.
They put him have Clockwork in there, shit. I like how they made that a thing, because obviously, You have two characters in two different shows completely unrelated to each other with the same name.
We've met before, haven't we? I mean, this all seems familiar.
That depends how you look at it, Sorceress. Time is relative. You're smart, so I won't dumb this down too much for you.
Wait, is that insulting or is that a compliment? I won't dumb this down too much. Sorry, when trying to talk to fucking Cosplay Dude 637 about something.
The one you call Divinity has been campaigning for unlimited power for about 23,000 chronorhythms now, or about 4,000 Earth years from his perspective. With every failure, he would go back in time and try again.
Yo, okay, so first we got Ben and Rook, and then we have younger Ben with main Ben working with younger Gwen and main Gwen. That's really cool.
After every attempt, he got closer and closer to his goal.
We've got Ben 10 and Ultimate Ben and Ultimate Ben 10K. Oh, that's awesome.
Eventually, perhaps by the infinite chance of constantly changing the timeline,
Danny
was roped into this mess. But the combined efforts of him and Ben Tennyson were enough to keep him at bay. The two heroes defeated him every time he tried again, without ever realizing they had done it before. To them, and by extension to you, it is always the first time Eon has tried to build the Godmaker.
Wait, so Eon's done this thousands of times? Shit.
But Eon is relentless.
Oh, look, it's the other versions of Ben that we saw. The versions that are now monsters, but they're like normal looks. We got one with a number 9 arm. He looks kind of cool. Ben 10, but with a red watch, and then that punk looking dude. I don't mean punk as in an insult. I meant punk as in, like, you know, punk rock and shit.
Attempt and got very good at this. After many, many tries, Eon started making it past.
Yo, check out fucking Danny there. He looks sick.
Make a stage nearly every time, transforming himself into divinity. So, Clockwork and I had to step in too. But
whoa! Is that what Clockwork can do? That is sick. Is that like a scythe? That is... I really like the design of him. That's so cool.
With myself, Clockwork, and Divinity all in one place, reality was no longer able to hold itself together. There cannot be too many deities in one mortal plane for too long. We've done this so many times that if him or I ever attempt to leave this tower, it may cause a quantum singularity that will never cease expanding.
Knowing this, Divinity waited for the perfect version of the timeline, where he had the right advantage, and banished us here, eternal prisoners of my humble tower. Now, every decade or so, we watch you three come through that door, watch your prisoner make a failed attempt to escape, and trust that Danny and Ben continue to hold the line until we figure out a way to free ourselves.
You saw nothing?
You saw nothing? Whoever voices Zim in this captured Zim perfectly.
Is it me, or is this guy kinda trippy to look at? Your age keeps on changing. Is this a part of the loop?
My own existence is intertwined with the Ghost Zone, a timeless place. Your eyes are unable to comprehend seeing all of time at once, so you're catching glimpses.
How many times had Danny and Ben fought Divinity and won?
So far, all of them. But this timeline, I fear, may be different. In this attempt to even the scales, he has added the assistance of Vlad Plasmius. This is a variable we have yet to observe.
So this is the first... That's what I was confused at. Okay, so Eon has tried this countless times. And he's gone through just fighting Ben to involving past Ben, future Ben, all that jazz. And he's learnt new things each time. Danny then gets roped in, and that also he had to learn. This is the first time he's involved Danny's universe, so Vlad and, you know, Technus, whatever he's called, the other guy. So This is the first time that he's had the assistance. Okay, this is interesting. So that's the major key point difference now, is that Vlad's involved.
I'm afraid this may not end like the others.
What exactly makes Vlad so special?
Vlad's understanding and use of his powers are extraordinary. He is brave, but careful. Smart, but patient. While his moral compass is undeniably malicious, Plasmius is by no means deranged. His fearless desire for power makes him incredibly dangerous.
Alright, so how do we take down Plasmius? If we've been here before, that means we eventually escape, right?
Yes, you repair your old ship, fly off into the Ghost Zone, and then use Danny's map to find Jack Fenton's portal, bringing you back to Earth. All the previous versions of you that had left from the other loops meld back together as you leave the Ghost Zone and re-enter a linear timeline. Then we do this all over again. You might as well stay this time.
Ah!
Unless you'd rather I
It's really creepy. He keeps going younger. Now he's a kid.
explain this to you for all of eternity.
So we'll break the loop. We need to get back to the temporal zone to help Ben.
Impossible. The Ghost Zone is a one-way ticket when it is accessed from other dimensions.
Is that meant to be Bro the Fro? Bro the Fro. Is that meant to be him? And is that meant to be... I want to say it's... No, I don't know who that would be. But I'm assuming that's Brofro and... Kessler? No, what's his name? There's another guy who's done he's in the breakdown, one of the breakdowns, for 5 years, not 5 years, for Ben 10. I can't remember his name. I want to say it's Kevin? Oh no. Anyway, that would be a really cool idea that he's put them in here. It's really cool. It's a nice little nod.
Which is a very rare occurrence. Any sentient organism, including you, can never pass back through a ghost rift without being corrupted. Even if your body survives, your mind will dissolve.
What about a machine? Like her?
Excuse me, you orange human girl! Not a great idea, babe. That tin can is enemy tech. I bet he's recording everything and pinging it straight to Divinity right now.
Divinity sent us here, Kevin. He is already aware of our location. Professor, if we could forge a linked rift back into the temporal zone...
Would a purely mechanical construct be immune to the side effects? I suppose that it's possible.
I can create an enchantment inside of Gur that can use the rift to bring Ben and Danny here, just like Divinity did. If all of time is always happening here, then that rift should always be active.
Very clever, Gwendolyn. We send Gur back to the temporal zone to find Ben and Danny, then retrieve them away from the battle. Paradox and Clockwork may not be able to leave this tower, but that must mean Divinity cannot enter here either.
We camp here and think of a way to put an end to this once and for all. So, what do you say, little green? Are you in?
Nice! I like this plan. This plan is what... It sounds solid, but... It's Ben 10 and Danny Fan. I'm putting the one thing. It's not going to go well.
The last thing I want is to spend eternity trapped here with you annoying creatures and your constant complaining. Your rate is pathetic. I plan to use that crazy black hooded guy to assist with my own invasion of Earth. Then he strips down to a naked light bulb and does it himself? That should be my naked glory. He deserves to taste the mighty wrath of Zoom. But Gur here is my loyal servant. He's the highest of Urkin technological war achievement. Allowing you to modify him with your magic scribbles would be a huge insult to the great Urkin Empire.
This clock is squishy.
All right, you can have Gur.
They're like, excuse me, Gur is my loyal assistant. He makes a cup of tea perfectly with 2 sugars, a splash of milk, and stirred exquisitely to the point of perfection. And then he's like, hey, this clock is squishy. Crushes it. Yeah, have the fucking bastard.
The timeline is changing. I can feel it.
Oh!
Centrum, a multivitamin with
Fuck off!
nutrients for everybody. Centrum, tastes
We don't love you.
Smoothies.
No, I drink Dr. Pepper.
Energizing vitamins, then we can fit in the
I don't care, Karen. Go away. Meanwhile, back at the zone. Whoa! Portella. Species Florpus Tesebo. Tesebo? Abilities wormholes and teleportation. This dude could do wormholes? Damn.
The rift is too thin. I can't get a good link on a singular reality. This portal should be able to take us somewhere safe. Anywhere is better than here. What are you doing? Let's go!
Ben, we're not running away. They're too powerful, and they'll only get stronger. We have to end this here and now.
Got a point.
It's not running away. We're taking advantage of the opportunity.
I thought you said I was the team leader.
Then act like it, hothead!
Oh, like you've been doing better? It's my powers that can take down your aliens, right?
Yeah, and yet I'm doing an awful lot of saving your ass!
Alright guys, cut it out. Dan, you need to stay calm, okay?
And you've never needed help, Ben? Maybe if you weren't so cocky.
Whoa!
Your way sucks sometimes. Maybe if you let Lula fight with us, she would have handled the civilians, and you and I wouldn't have had to split up. Maybe if you didn't tear Zim's ship, there wouldn't have been a black hole that allowed Vlad to escape again. And maybe if you had used Alien X, Cooper wouldn't have been killed.
Oh, my boy went there. Sonny just went there. Damn.
Say that again.
I don't care how things work in your universe. You're no commander. You're not even a real hero. You're so focused on the big picture, you're letting everything else around you fall apart.
You want to lecture me on how I use my powers? Aren't you supposed to have infinite potential? Because all I'm seeing is you constantly getting outclassed by everyone else!
Enough! I didn't risk everything coming back here just to watch you two idiots screw this up again! This could be our last shot, and you both want to waste it arguing? Danny, the last time you turned Ghost, all of the blue stuff, you've activated what we call your awakening stage. You're evolving faster than ever before. You need to be very careful. Your emotions are amplified. If you let yourself change without controlling your new powers, you don't know what kind of damage you can do to yourself. And trust me, you never want to use power you're not ready for.
How will I know when I'm ready? If you're from the future, does that mean I've already failed?
Because I'm from the future, now you have a second chance. I have your back, and when you need them, the whole world will too.
You're right. The only reason Divinity ever got this far is because his alliance always has his back. Ben, if we're gonna do this, I need you to trust me. I can't let Vlad get away. Not now. If I do, I risk losing my family. I have to see them again.
All right. No more splitting up, you hear? If you're team leader, then we fight as a team.
Nice.
Hero time, right?
You good?
It's my ghost sense. Vlad's on his way here.
Wow, cool.
Nice!
Dude!
Right, it is! Can you do that?
I can!
Cool!
And I future. Tell me, when I end up ruling the Earth, how big is my new castle?
Hey, I don't have a sword. Do these do?
Yo! I love that spinny, whirlpool-y, rainbowy effect. That's sick.
2 unstable wormholes? Now that seems a bit dangerous. I'll be confiscating those from you now.
He grabbed the wormholes like black squishy Play-Doh. That was gross. Ah! Did you see? I'm rewinding that. Did you see the effect on that?
2 unstable wormholes? Now that seems a bit dangerous. I'll be confiscating those from you now.
Look, it goes like normal, and then there's an all greeny rainbow color, and then it goes all like reddy orange, there's purple. That was sick!
Come now. I'm not finished with you yet. Nor with you, Tennyson. This was effortless. I gather your foes, I kill your friends, I rip a hole in time, and still, neither of you will don the power to oppose me.
Don't forget about me. Let them go, or I'll show you all the experience I've gained fighting you.
And you're the last one standing? You fight with such passion. Our future battles have made you bold, yes? But you don't alarm me. As my perception can surpass time, I have seen your true face. You come here claiming to aid, yet keep so many secrets.
Wait, what?
Why don't you tell this one what you have done in your own timeline? What he'll do in the future that leads to my victory? Or this one, what will happen if he continues to deny his destiny? Look at yourself, Ben Tennyson. You could have won this fight long ago had you been as brave as I to use our divine abilities. Go on, change form, and give us what we all really want to see.
You call this bravery? What's the deal, huh? Why even fight us? You think any of this chaos is going to save your people? What kind of leader are you? If you think you've won, then go home.
I mean, he's got a point. Ben has a point. You know, if he thinks that he's won, why stay around? But obviously, he wants Ben to be Alien X, and he needs Danny to go like as strong as he can get. He needs that to happen.
I am home, Tennyson. My essence is spread through the temporal zone like an ocean. Don't you realize what's been going on this whole time? I finally perfected the timeline. I'm doing what I must, and you have no place to question my actions. You have no idea what it takes to be a good leader. Aren't you curious what happened to your own students?
Hey, thanks for the teleport. My crew and I have been getting bored, laying waste to Earth and all that. Well, the part that survived anyways.
Commander Tennyson, I'm sorry.
Hey, stay calm. It's okay. We're all gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, boo friggin' oh! Everything's gonna be fine. That'd be a snooze fest. Are you saying me and my crew ain't enough for you? I can make things real interesting.
Wait a minute. He's plugging himself into the other Bens?
Are you scared yet?
What the fuck? He like sucked in all the Bens and then like used their power, I guess, because they have Omnitrixes, and went, poof, and become this big ugly motherfucking thing with a brain. That's how you end that. Wait, Danny Fenton and Future Fenton have different voice actors? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Kevin 11 is Invader Zim? No way. Future Fenton's also Gur. Kellen! That's his name, Kellen Goff. So, the Fro, and Kellen Goff, I'm assuming, are the two people that were in the demonstration of how going into the Ghost Zone works. I could be wrong, though. That's how you end that? Fuck me. They're definitely, like, leaving you on a cliffhanger. They get you hyped for the next bit. You know, we saw Professor Paradox and Clockwork at the end of the last episode, which led into this episode, and then in the end of this one, Fuckface becomes a big monster-looking thing. Like, fuck! Technos, that's his name. Technos becomes a big monster-looking thing. How the fuck are they gonna deal with that? Does Ben actually become Alien X? Or does he actually become Alien X? I want to know. I want to know. I need to know. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to this reaction. A bit of a long one. I do apologise. But this is just getting too good, man. For a fan fiction crossover comic, this is awesome. Yeah, just honestly, you know, fucking... Let me know what you guys think of this. My mind's blown. I have no words. Fuck me, I'm like brain dead here. Anywho, I can't wait to react to episode 11, and then I'm pretty much caught up at this point. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you guys haven't already. That video was really good. I think that's like one of my favorites so far. Love seeing Buckwild. Buckwild's absolutely awesome. He's just so damn cool. Love you all. Don't forget to roar passion, everybody, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.